Greetings, program!
Two minutes, Nico. 2 minutes, Nico.
Carl!
Hey, Garl, little buddy. Welcome to Saturday. Holy crap, it's Sea of Saturdays, and it's actually on Saturday. I'm getting so good at this. Is this actually 2 in a row? It might be 2 in a row. I don't remember. Last week might have been on Sunday. I don't know these things anymore. But welcome, everybody, to the current Sea of Saturdays. Sea of Stars. Obviously, we managed to wrap up the DLC on that. So I'm going back to more Octopath Traveler today, because I really like this game. I like the whole series. I haven't finished the first 2 games, so I figured it makes sense to finish 0 first before finishing 1 and 2, because that just feels like the appropriately numeric way to do it. So I'm giving it the old college try here. I'm actually going to stick with it. Unlike Ys X, however, which was supposed to be about a 50-hour game, and if you cut out the 20 to 30 minutes of yammer at the beginning of each stream, so it's good for about an hour 30, an hour 40 minutes each time. I did 35 to 38 streams. That actually kind of worked out to right about 50 hours, so I think that landed right in their sweet spot there. This game is like 100 to 150 hours. I don't want to spend the next year and a half, just coddling this thing along a bit at a time, so I have cheated on everybody. Played some during the week off stream. I have now completed all of my currently available quest lines. All of their chapter 1s are done. So we're queued up for chapter 2s this time around. Is it Saturday? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. We're in that liminal space at the end of December coming into the beginning of January where days are irrelevant anymore. But my computer says it's Saturday, and my computer would never lie to me. It would never crash. It would never randomly delete files. It would never randomly update programs so that they didn't work anymore. It would do none of those things. So obviously the date is correct. Most importantly, I have confirmed with our good buddy Dan Servo that Servo and the Bullman is on, unless something happens in the next 2 hours, for their return to Fallout 76. So that's where we'll be raiding in an hour and 52 minutes plus whatever his lead-in time happens to be. I think it's a little random with him. I like to start the clock just because I'm anal retentive that way, and then usually I pay attention to it. Not always, but usually. I always started a little late, but that's fine. No one even notices that because it's just me and Thorson when we first get started. So no one else is going to matter. But I'm here. I've made it. Do I have any fun stories? I don't know. Probably not so much this time. Christmas happened. Whatever. Maybe there'll be a story time about that a little bit later. We got to at least wait for Nico. It almost kind of relates to the Christmas Eve stream. Roughly, depending on how you want to think about it. Double exclamation 112 minutes. Well, that sounds fair. It only makes sense that you double exclaim it. Did I get anything good? Well, I think we're going to make a story time out of that. We're going to wait for that slacker Nico to show up because he's just going to make me say it all over again when he gets here anyway. So, yes. I got so many things all churning through my head. So we all know that the Bird Buddy, that was my gift to Master Jedi for our anniversary. Gift coming back the other way. I haven't gotten to wear this because it's been too warm. And it's almost too warm today, but I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Fluffy here. Nice ultra plush hoodie. Full hood and everything. Nice and dark black. Warm as living hell. It is nice. Hey, welcome in, Darkstar, and the sandwich of urgency. So yeah, I've dubbed this one Mr. Fluffy, and then we reversed courses. Master Jedi got me the piece of electronics, and technically I got her a piece of electronica. Technically, it's got an electronic inside it, but it doesn't have a display screen, so it didn't count. So we did kind of even things out once we got through all of the November, December. So we're even. Marriage contracts successfully settled for 2025. So we're going to sign a renewal on January 1st, and we're going to do it again next year. And, we end the year with presents, and as long as everything's cool, we'll just go for another one. That's exactly how marriage works. She's laughing, but she's laughing because she knows it's true. Let me check on my series of green light bulbs over here. I got to check off. Everybody looks good. Everybody looks squared up. I've got my Dan preview monitor up. I have to do it a little bit differently today because I have a streak coming on Dan's stream and I don't want to miss it. So we're going to preview a little bit differently. Congrats on marriage and Christmas and whatever. They're all wrapped in there together. It's all the same thing. They're not the same thing, but it sounds very good. Yes, actually, I've got a number of good hoodies. The Yaquina Lighthouse has been my traditional hoodie. That's the gray. I've got one with yellow lettering, which is apparently a collector's item now, and then the newer one with the white lettering. It's mostly warm, but it's really good as a windbreaker, which is kind of weird for, like a big terry cloth hoodie. But we bought it when we went to the Yaquina Lighthouse in July when it was 80-some on the coast, but the winds were blowing at 375 miles an hour, so it made it cold as hell. That thing, it worked out perfectly. This one, however, this traps body heat, and it's probably going to cook me by the end of stream, so that's going to be fun for everybody. That's content. It's fuzzy enough, it looks like someone owes you money in your back. Do not think that I have not made that joke about every 30 minutes since I got it. Yes. Well, maybe not where you're from, Stitch fan. Yeah, I've been cold enough that it is exactly what hell is like. But no, it doesn't get that cold here, especially here. Yeah, normally we get that one day of snow in January. I have my totally unfounded doubts that we're even going to get that this year. But, it's currently 44. So if I was standing outside and there was a light breeze blowing by, I would feel just a touch chilly. So yeah, this thing takes care of it. Yeah, PNW Christmas, where everybody's sweating because it's too hot now. Yeah, that's how it works here. And it's actually, we've gotten little bits of rain here and there, but no real solid rain for a little while, which, it's okay. I don't like 90 days without a drop through summer, because that is a lie. That's not what the Pacific Northwest was sold to me as, but I don't mind if we have just a little drizzle here, a little drizzle there every other day or so during the winter. That's good for me. I'm good with this. We're going to stick with it. I voted to continue it. I don't know that anyone was taking a vote, but it didn't stop me from voting anyway. What? Oh, I got to click a button. Boom. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, duh. That makes. Why was it paused? It was actively running on a different. Okay, no one look. I've ruined the illusion. I guess that's how I go. And let's come back over here, and boom, we're going to get the Bird Buddy up and running. This way we have the whole anniversary. Oh, the connection interrupted. What do you mean? Wait, do I have to type in an extra code over here? Don't make me type all kinds of codes, because I'm getting old. It's having trouble. iPhone is in use. Okay, there you go. Live stream is loading. Welcome in. There we go. We are on Bird Patrol. We are good to go. I know, it's the password on my luggage and my Mac and my phone and my Switch and my Steam Deck. So you can get into everything right now. Climate change was in the fine print. Oh, yeah, I never read that. So yeah, you're right, Stitch. I got screwed because of my inattentiveness, which is also the nickname that I have at work. I didn't go to work last week, so I don't know what they call me now. I'm only aware of 2 people who were at work last week, and they did it by choice, so Okay, so Bird Buddy is up and running. Mr. Fluffy is engaged. That means we only need one more thing. Welcome to the show, everybody. Coffee Monkey. I got all my gimmicks out now. You got to see Mr. Dumpster Fire earlier, so he's already counted. Also, this is a bingo here. I still got a bunch of codes I got to give away, so we're going to get that all prepped up. Also, I have started working on some of the stream revamp. I will not be streaming this Wednesday because Master Jedi and I are going out on a date on Wednesday. I don't know when it's going to start, so screw trying to work the stream in around it. But I've started doing some of my rebuild, and here's just a little preview of one of the additions I've got going.
Hello there.
Boom. We're off and rocking. Oh, KDP with the biddies. Thank you. Yeah, Coffee Monkey. Yeah, well, I could live stream. We could all go on a date together. That would be delightful. And that's not the end of that either. I found a video. I found a video on Instagram, and it turns out the YouTube ripper that I've got, it'll rip videos from any social media service. It doesn't care. It doesn't have to be YouTube, which is kind of cool. So I can rip audio straight off the videos. And then if I want to pay the money, they will rip it straight into an, what do I need to go? Just an MP3. It rips it as M4A, which doesn't help me because OBS, weirdly enough, doesn't care about that format. Link me that ripper. Well, that sounds dirty, doesn't it? Well, yeah, it probably is. Yes, I will. I shall do thusly. There's a small chance I'll remember it later. But yeah, this one explicitly runs on Mac, but I can almost guarantee you that if you go out to the site, it'll say, "Oh yeah, if you want the normal person Windows version, here's the sister page," and it'll take you over there. It'll all be fine. I'm considering paying for the license on that one, just because it does some extra fancy stuff if you actually pay for it, and it's really not expensive. I've just been too lazy to do it. Been depending on web-based ones. Oh, yes. I have been using some web-based ones for the audio format conversion, and I found one that's actually pretty reliable. It may be stealing the audio that I send it, but it's the audio that I'm already stealing, so I don't care whatever they want to do with it. I don't know any normal people. Normal people keep a nice wide berth, which is exactly the way I like it. So, okay, the bird buddy is moving. Video is live. Old Bacon Face is here. Now we can go ahead and get started. It's only been 17 minutes of babble, though, so I am going to go ahead and count that as story time, though, because there was some non-computer stuff, all mentioned out in there. Oh, hey, you know what I should do also? Let's give this a kickoff. Make sure this still works. I have validated that the chat scroll is working today on this scene. I think what happened last Wednesday is, I got gutter Obi. Is the chat roll on the other scenes stopped working, even though it points to the exact same place, so I don't know. Old Bacon Face with a 96 and change. Congratulations. Let's give you a sound effect for that. We're going with that one there. We are off and we are moving on bingo today. Look at that. I got 3 in a row. I can control one more of those, but I can't control all of them, so I may or may not be in for a good bingo. And if Thorson was to be playing simultaneously, he'd be a little ways off as well. Rundown. No, you cannot have a list of the top 20 for the day because we've only had like 3 show up for the day. But we did get a new one. We did get a new one today. Oh, that's right. I can drive from right here on the computer. Okay, we'll be back in a minute, bird buddy. We're coming over here. It had a little trouble identifying the Stellar J. It did it correctly, but it had low confidence because this dude was hyper. Didn't slow down enough. Most of the shots were in motion blur. That one was a little better, but he was off center. Where did our new one go? I think it may have been this one here. The chestnut-backed chickadee. I believe that is the new one. Let me go to my collection here. Oh, I got a new unrecognized. Yes, the chestnut-backed chickadee. This is our new one. Boom. Here's the video. So we're just going straight to the number 1 new bird of the day, a.k.a. the only new bird of the day. Let's see. There it is. There you go. Boom. New bird. Chestnut-backed chickadee. Apparently, the dark-eyed junco, a.k.a. pigbird, apparently also going to show up in this video. It must chase off our new friend. I don't know if that was it or not. That's our neighbor. That's a good look at our neighbor's deck. I'm just inside that window right there, actually. I'd throw something at this, except this was recorded like an hour or an hour and a half ago, so you wouldn't see it. This is a new bird mix Master Jedi ordered up. It's got a bunch of big hunks of fruit and peanuts in it, so it's drawing more of the jays in. But the jays are filthy eaters. They like to thrash around when they're down in there, and they spill all the smaller seed out onto the deck below where the camera doesn't catch the birds coming for it. So screw you, jays. Oh, sorry, I didn't get that loaded up there. I meant this one. This is the one I meant. Okay, now it's looping. So we're going to come back out here. Going back to the cameras, and we'll go back to live stream. Let's get this all loaded up. Chickadee backed by Big Chestnut. You can't trust Big Chestnut. They're only looking out for themselves. That's what I've always said. And then it does the thing when going back to live stream. I think our camera gets a little confused and sideways from time to time. It can take a good minute to finish it up, but
If I was a mentee, I'd be having your sub baby now.
that is very weird, but I love it. Welcome in, Rob. Thank you for the resub. If you were a manatee, that could be an entire channel on your own. Have I caught neighbors trying to eat seeds? No, but we have had those neighbors ask us to put more peanuts out for the jays last summer, the summer before. It was kind of they get all the benefits from our birds as well. We still don't have that platform out now. Now that we're into the rainy season, they tend to get a little too mushy. And then there was a fungus or a mold or something going around that caused sickness in the birds that was highly transmissible. So we scaled back on feeding the birds for a good summer. Right now, we just want to keep the extra mold and stuff out. The bird buddy itself hangs right below an eave, so and then it's got its own little eave over the top, so it keeps the tray mostly dry. So I'm only bringing it in when the rain kind of picks up. A little sprinkle it seems to do okay with. There we go. Let me give this a couple kickovers. We got to get this rebooted, and then we're going to move on to game time. You had 10 red-breasted nuthatch visits so far in December. We still have time for 11. Keep an eye out for black-capped chickadee by this feeder, especially around 9 in the morning. Well, now it's 2:30 in the afternoon, so sorry, everybody, we're too late. Still connecting. At least when it changes the message over here, it's at least trying. It did say it had high Wi-Fi reception today. I haven't seen it go low in a while, so I think the core problem is that this actually gets relayed. It gets relayed through the Bird Buddy servers. It's not just going straight through the LAN connection here. So if their servers get a little busy, then we all get a little busy. And, same network. I'm the same. The Stellars also come around 9 a.m. Yeah, they were here earlier today too. So yeah, I tell you what, we're going to let that keep loading. It needs a little extra time. It's just the way it goes. Look. This actually magically fixed itself today. So, boom, we're up and running. So I've moved the Bird Buddy to the far side of the screen. We're going to see how it does over there. Right now it's completely blocking the menu over there. This is part of the whole scene redesign that I'm putting together. There we go. Give me a little extra space to work with. I'm thinking I may end up putting probably a border. Oh, I'm so far over here. Let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. I'm thinking about putting a border on the far side. So we're going to load up the Bird Buddy and some chat over there. And then I've got the virtual cam. I've even got it enabled on the scene. I just don't have it running right now. So I can do the AI cutout of the background, so I can be a green screen overlay without actually having to have a green screen back here. So I may end up putting myself in a different corner, open up a little more space for game display. And then I've been using this little animated background for two years now. So I think I paid $50-$60 for the whole package. I feel pretty good, like I've gotten my money's worth. So I think I am on the verge of moving on from that particular background. Have I caught any neighbors stealing my Wi-Fi? I have not caught any. The new router, or the new Wi-Fi router that I'm on, it refuses to do hidden networks. So I used to have my primary one hidden, and then I had guest network exposed, but passwords on both of them. Moderately decent passwords, at least. It's a good password on the local one that was actually not too hard to remember for the guest one. But with this new router, it's decided hidden networks don't protect you from anything. Yeah, but I just don't want people to casually, my neighbors, to know that it's out there. But they decided that they didn't believe in that, so they wouldn't do hiddens. So its name is out there, but the password on it is pretty solid. And anytime a new device connects to the network, I get a pop-up on my phone telling me something new is connected. So I'm looking for you, neighbors. Don't you come crawling my way. But also, if they were to ask for the guest Wi-Fi password, I'd probably give it to them, because we like our neighbors, which is really weird, because that's... when we lived in Colorado, we had one neighbor we liked. Why did we like them? Because we didn't talk very often. No one complained about anything. That's really all I could ever hope for in a neighbor. Omaha, we had one set of neighbors that we kind of liked, exact same reasons, but we hated just about everybody else in the entire development. Kind of. Yeah, it was a thing. Here, we really like our neighbors on both sides. So, good for us. Congratulations. So where was I? Oh yeah, I was playing this crazy game. I'm also trying to get the live stream to reload. Maybe what I need to do, I think if I do this, boom, killed it. Nope, that's the wrong one. How do I change pages here? Nope, that's a cert. Well, that'll work. There you go. Let's just relaunch the buddy. 14 minutes ago, I saw another. Oh, that's an angry looking Junko down there. Let's go see if we can tune this back in. Okay, we're going to let it run. So, chapter 1 for all of my different available quest lines have now been used up. We're going to cover up the chat for just a moment with that. There you go. Now you can see my available quests. So, Kindlers of the Flame, that's me rebuilding my town that was destroyed in the prologue chapter. Then there's the 3 different masters of the 3 different vices, wealth, power, and fame. So all of their chapter 1s are done. So everything is now up to a 10th level recommendation, I believe. Yeah, you can tell right over here on the other side now, all but one of my characters, of which I'm now up to 7 of my friends, are level 14, so I'm in a good shape to go ahead and start taking on a bunch of these quests. And I happen to have I found my way back to the village of Valor, or Valor. I think it's Valor. Back where the last couple of streams have started up. Because this is where I need to go to continue with the Kindlers of the Flame. I have talked a couple more people into moving into my village. I think I've just about run out of extra space in the village. I can't build any more houses. But because I've added a couple more people and I've completed a couple more of these quests, I got my fingers crossed that my village is about to level up, which would theoretically allow me to build some more houses, move them all in. I'm building up my infrastructure. Do I gain anything from that? So far, no. I think it tried to hint earlier on that later in the game, having a bigger and better city would be helpful, but not required. So I think it is a totally optional side part of the game, which I like that they've got a side option. Okay, I tell you what, Bird Buddy. Bird Buddy, we are now going to move you into the technical difficulty category just because you're pissing me off. I'm also going to go ahead and hide that while it just does its spinning, because no one needs to watch it spin. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by continuing on with the Kindlers of the Flame. Ooh, look at me. I mean, look at Thorson. Thorson only needs me to go into swearing overtime to get a bingo over there. I'm not going to count on that from me, though. But there's always the chance of a bingo vote or a random call to pull that one out of the fire for everybody. I will do the occasional check-in on the buddy just in case the feed comes back. But until that point, we're going to continue on. So, Kindlers of the Flame. Oh, I need to be here. I know what I can do here. Do I go to my journal? Yes, let's go to the journal. So, I'm going to play you the kickoff to Chapter 2 here, just so you know what I'm doing in town here. I kind of like that they make this an option. I'm going to invite Coffee Monkey for a drink while you watch this.
Another day, another great hunt. What's that noise?
Kill it.
Wait. Basil, is that you?
He's gonna poop.
Hey, are you all right?
So hungry.
He pooped. He ran away from town 2 years ago and he hasn't eaten since.
Here you go, Basil. Eat your fill.
I could not eat an
How is
entire
it?
turkey on
Good?
my own? Now? But at Basil's age, maybe.
I'll bet it is. I'm the one who caught it, after all.
I'm so glad you found your way back, Basil. Where have you been this whole time? Basil hasn't said a word since he got here. He used to be such a cheerful and talkative kid, too.
But that's to be expected. He lost his family in the attack. I had a look at his things. It seems like he was scavenging for valuables to make just enough money to get by.
I rummaged through his stuff.
I wonder if he came back because he heard Wishvale was being rebuilt.
It's gotta be dark so we can be heroes.
I wish we could have found him sooner.
I want to eat Granny Margot's veggies.
Is he talking in his sleep?
Margot was famous for her vegetable garden, wasn't she?
You'll only eat those vegetables. Damn kids.
She often drops him off at Basil's house, too.
For Carl!
For Basil.
Whatever happened to her?
After the attack, we found Ander's body. But Margot was nowhere to be seen. We went looking for her, but never had any luck. We did hear a rumor recently, though, that she was seen in Valor.
There you go.
Ander may have given his life to help her escape. If Margot really is still alive, I wonder if she'd come back to Wishvale. It'd be nice if she could regrow her garden and share her vegetables with Basil again.
But no one else.
Yeah, I'd really like to see him smile like he used to. Hey, why don't we go find Margot?
Hey.
We can tell her all about what we're doing here.
And so we return to the town of Valor. There we go. So we are now looking for Margot here in the little yellow town. There are still a handful of people around with quests available, but that one's still, I'm only danger level 14, so the good-natured youth would probably kick my ass still right now, so we're not going to risk that. I am freshly rested, though. Surely the kid smiles at things other than vegetables? No. This kid likes nothing but vegetables. He's a little freak. What have you got? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have 100% ability to haggle this dude down to $3,200. Also, I don't know how it happened, but suddenly I've got almost $13,000 in my pocket going jang-a-lang-a-lang. I don't know where I gained it all from. I found some stuff I was able to sell, but it's an awful lot of money. Maybe it's because I've actually been completing quests and not paying attention, because the money almost kind of didn't matter too much. I think it's mostly for hiring backup here, which last stream, I finally figured out how to actually make use of the backup, so that's gone pretty well. I discovered last stream, and I've been working on it more in my cheating on everybody during the middle of the week, swapping front and back row characters during the fight without having to rely on the frontline person fainting before the next person can take their place. The super benefit is people in the back row, they'll kind of throw out the occasional little buff help here and there, which is nice. You know, it's a free bonus, but they also save up their bonus points. So you swap them at just the right time, and they can come in with one of those triple charged axe swipes. It's big handy. We are going to La Church, because that's where Margot with the vegetables lives. You got it? Nope. You're already talked out. I'm going to check with you. Recruit is different than hire. Hang on a second. I think invite is the one that actually has them come to your town. I think recruit is hire, but for free. So it should give me a warning. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. My hirelings are all full right now. I haven't used them as much as I probably could in battle. I've got a whole bunch of free ones waiting for me, so I should use them more. I just don't. Because except for the bosses, the fights aren't too hard.
Excuse me, but we're looking for someone.
Is it Margot?
Ah, so you're from the same town as Margot.
There you go. They all know.
She's taken shelter in this church.
Open book right here. They all know what I'm doing.
Unfortunately, she has a habit of disappearing the moment you take your eyes off of her.
Quantum Margot?
I wonder where she's gone today.
I don't know. Where are your nearest vegetables, please? I think Thorson has been in an ad for like 20 minutes now. You coming out? You could do it? Hey, welcome back, Thorson. Wow, that was a long one. Just in case anybody disappeared during the ads, we're looking for Margot because we need vegetables. That's pretty succinct. Okay, we're going this way. Oh, hey, we're going out into the danger forest. It's only danger level 6, though, so it's not that much danger. As long as we're here, we'll go ahead and do a quick save. Oh, hey, yeah, I was complaining last time. Hey, well, I may have been complaining to myself because I don't think it was on stream. But hey, I can walk all the way over here, but I can't jump up to this thing. What's the point in having that little appendix of land there? Well, apparently because Margot's over there. Hoeing the weeds. Almost made it. Jump. The only grower of vegetables and giver of child smiles. That's what she harvests. Oh, also, yeah, this is an important bit of note here. I reached the point where my character can now change professions. Octopath 1 and 2, there are 8 main characters, one for each of the professions, so they each have their own separate storylines, and you kind of hop around between them. This game, you've got one protagonist who can change their job, and theoretically 8 different antagonists, so that you keep the whole Octo theme going. But it's laid out a little differently than the earlier / later games, the earlier sequels. So I believe I am now a dancer, and I am armed with a fan. This was me fluffing out a fan, by the way, in case you didn't see the invisible one. And a Gabrodillo. I don't think I've actually encountered one of these since changing class, so let's see if they're vulnerable to fans. No, they are not. Good to know.
Here goes nothing.
Axe. Nope, let's see. Probably not axe, though.
Be strong.
It's our turn.
Oh, you are weak to bows. There we go. These fights are not going to be tough, and I like it that way. What is it? Macy. Macy, the apothecary? I think apothecary is the class. The only one just shy of 14th level. And Jedi is only 90 away from going to 15th. Fenn's only 58 away, so yeah, we got some 15s coming up pretty soon. Let me go check myself before I wreck myself. Where's status? That's what I want. So yes, I am now a dancer. Obviously, I mean, look at me. Oop, nope, I meant to keep that up. I just meant to go down. So, Stia, I think your friends can only ever have the one job. So, architect, hunter, thief, warrior, scholar, and Macy the apothecary. She doesn't have a whole ton in the way of healing abilities. I don't know exactly what it is that she does. Let's go take a quick look. Double slam mastery. She's good at bashing people with the book. She does have the boon of healing, though. I unlocked that one for her. When you use an HP recovery skill, extend duration of target's augmenting effects by 1 turn. So yeah, I haven't actually looked into what the hell that does. But she's got first aid and expert first aid, so those are both really good things. Scholar, like all scholars, has Lightning Bolt. It's the best one you can get. And I've started unlocking the support skills for almost everybody. Evil Ward. Fen now has 2 support skills available, including one that just permanently buffs his defense, physical defense by 50. I like 50 points. And because I started a new career, my skill list started basically empty, so I'm having to build my way back up to earning more support skills. But I think because I'd already unlocked this, I thought I still had access to one other one that I'd opened up before, but yeah. Nope, it would go right here if I did so. I've purchased others. What just happened with the journal then? Maybe it was one of these. Nope, don't do that. I don't know what it thinks I've unread, but forget it. We don't care. We're moving on. Let's go talk to Margot.
We're so glad you're okay. We came here to find you.
Well, you found me.
Oh?
Bugger off.
And who are you?
Huh? It's me, Stia. We used to live in Wishvale together.
Where?
What are you talking about? This is Wishvale.
Oh, poor Margot.
I'm just tending my fields here. It's almost time for the harvest, you know.
But this isn't a field. It looks like you've forgotten a few things since we last saw each other.
Break it to her gentle.
Come on, Margot. Let's get you home, okay?
I'm gonna have to fight her to get her home. Invite Margot. Well, yeah. Inquire. 100%. I like those ratios. What do you want to know? An old woman who used to run a farm in Wishvale. The vegetables she grew were famous for their rich flavor, thanks to the care she took in tending them and the soil. She is currently convinced the marshlands on the path to Hermania's manse are her old fields. Nico's here, getting horny, just like him. Da, 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 da. My renewal on the shout-out machine that doesn't actually shout out anymore is coming up. I need to look into that. Boom! Nico scores points. Congratulations, Nico. Is it actually going to report the score? Yes, there it is. 81-35. Well done. I'm actually still playing the same game. Look at me. Yeah, Margot's having a little trouble. She's kind of losing track of her place, so we're gonna try to help Margot out. We're gonna bring her home. 100% success, like that number 2. You say there's someplace better? Sometimes dead is better. Ooh, hey, that's a movie quote. Hang on there. Let me go get that one. Other movie quote. Boom, got it. Well, I'd like to see this place for myself. Yeah, you would. I'd like to bring you there, dearie. Because we have a starving
Points
child.
and hello KDP. She is breaking out of jail to watch Jiffy stream. She won't make parole at this rate.
Well, as long as you can keep cheating, KDP, you don't need to make parole. You can just watch from work prison.
I'm so pleased.
Margot can now become a resident of Wishvale. Kick patootie. That means butt. Bring Margot back to meet Basil. So you're just going to follow me? Do I have to talk to you again? I'm thinking and I'm hoping that all I have to do is just warp back here and she'll just appear. So we're going to fast travel, everybody.
Butt phones.
Butt phones. So you got your phone in your back pocket, but you've got your corded headphones running from your back pocket up to your ear so you can hear me. That's fair. I'll accept that. Ah, good, yes. Warping was successful. It may take you on a little tour of my town as long as we're here. First, let's do a quick save. So we don't have to go through her story again. So here is the little workshop where Stia and I first got the town started. And then we got... Ooh! Do you have things for me? Oh, okay. Well, I can fight her, but she's bigger level
Morrison
than I am,
doesn't
so I'm
sound
not
as
gonna do
good
this
as
yet.
Workison at all, but TTS might say both of those in a weird way, but we will find out.
Warrison? Is that your version of work prison? Yeah, I don't know what to make of that either. So do I just talk to you and you give me stuff? I got some ingredients! I can't tell you how, though. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? She found some broccoli? Okay. I haven't done this before. I didn't know that they would bring me treats. I like this. You should be able to use this to make all sorts of things. Metal! Cool. Okay, so they've moved in. Oh, I got more over here. This should pick you right up. Oh, a plum. We have friends here in the area that have their own little mini farm property far out on
Yes,
the east
that was,
side
and
of the
it
metro.
sounded pretty friggin' bad in my opinion,
They've got
so
a
I
plum
won't have
tree that is
TTS say it again.
amazing.
Please forgive me and or TTS for what TTS said.
God damn it, Nico. That's too many TTSs. You know, there should be a limit. Someone should do something about you. Ooh, hey. Almost a bingo there. Not even close over there. Sorry, Thorson. I guess you're on your own. What do you have in the middle here? Purchase. You know what? Just to finish off this bit of availability, I'm going to buy a clothesline. I'm guessing this is something that I can go hang up outside. Thanks. Take this, Bainbridge scholars.
TTS privileges revoked once again. It's a New Year's Day miracle for chat.
Nope, I haven't revoked him yet. I'd actually have to restart JediBot to revoke yours right now. Or are you still on a limit, but the limit's really high? Ooh, I bet you'll find out one way or the other. He's got wood. Now I do too. Let's charge out. Okay, so what I need to do then is I need to run over here. These are my little luck trophies. They give me some
Nico,
sort of bonus.
are you watching those loser charges? One way or another.
One way or another, you're watching the loser chargers, or one way or another, you're going to find out whether you've been shadow banned. They
I'm
both work
going
the
to
same for
find
me.
out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, here's the... So I got the blue Octopath, which is not an octopus. Don't be weird. Slightly increases JP
I'm gonna
obtained.
jetcha limit.
I'm gonna get
One way or another.
Oh my god. Okay, well, at least now I know where you're going with it, and it's okay joke now that it's finally played out. So you slower old me. Way to go. Slightly increases experience and leaves, which is money obtained while placed. I don't know if that applies to just stuff I'm doing in town or if that's global to my game experience. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Uh-oh, sorry. Sorry, dumpster fire. I'm gonna put you right back up there. Also, that does remind me, let's go see how is the bird cam going. Is that the right password? No, it's not. Is that my bird? Okay, that's the bird cam password.
KDP, I'm depressed enough. I don't need to get more depressed by watching that game.
The Chargers need to lose next week so that them Broncos can lock the #1 seed into the playoffs. And then lose in the first
Looks like
round
you
they
were
play
close
in.
to the annoying Jedi limit.
No, he's already passed the annoying me limit. I just don't know where JediBot is going to stand on the whole thing. Oh, holy crap. Look at that, everybody. Boom. Birds are back. Well, the buddy is back at least. So, there you go. I got your bird back up. Oh my god. Twitch is running another ad break. It's only supposed to go every 40 minutes, but I swear to you, it's doing it every 15 now. So what? Oh yeah, this is why I was looking at that. So, I've got A couple of people living in the workshop, which is a little weird, but that's
I
okay.
hope I have 3858292757582717474 chats to send before I get banned by TTS for today.
God damn it again, Nico. So, all of my houses are full, and all of my shops are full. And apparently, I've moved in with Fen, living in the, well, it's called the Hub, but honestly, it's the ale house. So, that tracks that's where I'm living there. I built a couple little decorative things, and it turns out this decorative arch that I wanted to put over the path right here, some decorative items you can't rotate because they've kind of hard baked their 3D look for the for their 2D HD engine here. And this is one that you cannot rotate. So I decided, well, screw it. I guess we'll put it over this little ramp before walking up there. But now I have one other new thing. Where does it tell me if I've already... So here's my clothesline. Did I actually already have one? Or does this just give me the recipe for the clothesline? I think I may have just purchased the recipe for the clothesline. No, held one. That's what I want to see down there at the bottom. I've got a snowman. I've already put up a bulletin board. I don't need another one. I've got one of these. I got a sandbag. So we're going to set the sandbag down here real close to the river. Oh, I want to get back over here. I do not own one of those, but I can craft
Recipe
one.
time. Let's get our British Bake Off on.
That's not a bad idea. I should totally do that. The snowman's apparently a fatty. I can't rotate him either, so maybe we'll just set the snowman out in front of the inn. What do I have? Ooh, there's the clothesline. Clothesline should definitely go out between these houses over here. There you go. Now you guys can dry your clothes out there. What else have I got? Let's start up here. Anyone else already got an item in my inventory? I've been carrying around that snowman in my pocket for a while now. Nope, I got all of you. I could build those, but I don't want to bother. And that's the one that gives me a penalty. I still don't know why no experience can be obtained while placed in town. That seems like a really bad life choice. I've got one for free, though. I could place it at any time, but I'm limited to the 4 houses and my 2 work buildings. So okay. So there I got all my extra stuff placed out. I did not automatically level up my village. Maybe I have to complete this quest in order to get my village going. I don't think... Yeah, you can't actually interact with those. Those are just decorative treasures. They're not real treasures. Thanks for inviting me. You're actually part of my party, so you're constantly walking around too. His percentage just went up to 100%. He was lower before. So this does work.
Hey!
So this is my new warrior friend, Viator. A warrior who is traveling in order to hone his skills. While he normally possesses a genteel demeanor, he is quite ferocious in battle. He goes to great lengths to ensure he looks presentable at all times, and even mends his own clothes. Lately, he has been distressed over the loss of his favorite sewing set. Aww. And he will sell me a healing grape. Do I have to inquire from him again to open up the... Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that before. I've seen this with the question marks when you haven't inquired of somebody. And that happened when the inquiry rate was at about 15%. I didn't want to risk it. Maybe he'll have more inquiries as he levels up or something. In any event, I can automatically cheat my buddy out of half of what he's asking for it, so I'm going to take that. By all means, please take it. And by take it, I did buy it at least. I didn't pay full rate, but I did buy it. You can use this, right? Cloth. And as far as I know, that's pretty exclusively for building things in your town here. I could build more decorative things, but I don't know exactly to what end. You know, I built a bag, and I built a chest, and someone gave me that snowman. I don't know where that snowman came from. But I can walk up here, but I'm thinking this is what's going to happen the next time I level up the town, is I'll get to clean up this mess up here And I'll get to build a couple more houses. Because... Where's my put people places thing? Is it not the town building? Is it one of these? How do I move people into a home? Speaking of Margot. Oh, no, I know what it is. I know what it is. I come over here. I do this. I actually have to point at a home. There we go. House other. And it looks like the house can be used for other things later on. Here we go. I go into housing mode. And I did find one spot where you could say put people in the most advantageous situations. That's how I ended up living over the bar. That tracks. So I do have some of these new people here. I don't... Oh, I got these two new party members here that do med stuff, but I don't think I have buildings for them because all the rest of these are in houses. 2 in the hub, 2 in the workshop. So I really need two more houses to get these 3 someplace to live. What happens... I thought somewhere around here there was the option to optimize who lives where. I'm going to move Macy into that house right there just so that I have the ability to get free healing supplies from her. Because that seems like it would be a good thing, right? Alexia has technical skill, but they weren't living in a building that did the things. I don't know. Let's go see if that magically makes Macy. So there's Macy. She doesn't have anything to give me right away, but this does let me actually inquire of her. So I'm going to have to do some juggling until I get the next town level opened up. An itinerant apothecary who is generally easygoing but becomes deadly serious when it comes to combating disease, refusing to let the matter drop until others understand that no illness can be taken lightly. She is currently searching for a nourishing root, one of many medicinal herbs. And the olive of life, I want that one. And she will sell it to me for half price. And I've got way much money right now, so I'm taking it. And I'm betting as she levels up, she'll probably have more stuff available to purchase. And that all tracks.
Thanks.
All of those who can be in my combat party seem to have the extra question marks available. Okay. I think that gets us in a good spot in town building for right now. So let me go the vegetable patches over here. Okay, so there's the vegetable patches. They're not looking good right now. They used to have a little house over here. Also not looking good because the entire village burned down. They weren't graphic about it, but there are a lot of people that didn't get out of their homes before they burned to the ground, including my parents. And maybe whoever this kid belonged to.
Ah, you're back. And you brought Margot with you.
Hmm? Who are you?
It's Fen, remember? The guy who brought you iridoves all the time.
Iridoves.
Margot seems to have forgotten some things.
Ah, I see. Probably due to the attack.
But she still wants to
that's
grow
it.
a garden.
I do have some seeds in my inventory.
Do you remember Basil? He used to love your vegetables.
Oh my, what a cute little boy.
Basil? That is a vegetable.
Aw.
I'm afraid to say that your garden was completely destroyed in the attack.
There's lots of aggravated sighing in this game.
I don't remember this place.
You used to grow vegetables here. With your husband.
Could make her cry.
I don't remember.
Basil said he wants to eat your vegetables again. Won't you regrow your garden, Margot?
Because this one child demands it?
No, I don't think I will.
Thank you. Screw that kid.
I don't have the strength to start all over again, I'm afraid.
Just leaves town.
I'm so sorry.
She did leave town. Way to go.
I don't want to force Margot to do something she doesn't want to.
Margot has agency.
Poor Granny Margot. Well then, I'll do it.
You will?
Granny Margot's just gonna wander off into the woods and get eaten now.
Do you even know how? Then how do you plan on growing your garden?
Still, Basil seems serious about this. Hey!
Hey!
Why don't we ask Margot how to grow vegetables?
Because she already left. Learn how to grow vegetables from Margot. Okay, all he does is sigh. Damn kids these days. Why are you still here? You abandoned us. You get out. You leave town. Okay, I'm not that mean. Let's go talk to her first. I will not fail. This isn't XCOM, so 100% success rate doesn't mean 85% failure rate. You want to learn more about the fields? Tips on vegetable farming. That's all I wanted. An old farmer who lives in Wishvale. Well, at least she's sticking around. She's very meticulous about her work, even paying close attention to the quality of the soil. So people clamor for everything she grows,
Judge 'em kids
especially
these
her
days.
flavorful vegetables. Exactly. Ding dang it. She toils in the fields day after day to provide food for the people of her town, except that she does not do that any longer. Green Thumb marginally raises production speed on the fields. Okay, well, it's good to have her around then. Does she have to live in a house for that to work? I don't think it's laid out the rules on whether someone actually has to be in a house for any of this. And look, she's willing to give me everything she owns for free. She gave me her nut. She gave me all of her clothes and a sturdy bag that can be used to hold various crops used for making harvest boxes. Oh, does that mean that it is a consumable item for crafting? We're gonna go find out. Yeah, take it. I'm old. I don't need it anymore.
Use it wisely.
Speak to Basil. Okay, so, first, if I come back over to this, did that open up new... I can make a table with roasted chicken? Why haven't I done that? Oh, because I don't have any quality lumber or cloth. But I do have chicken skewers. So I've got the roasted chicken, I just don't have the table. Or the tablecloth. Okay, I'm definitely working on that one. I've already got a well. I can... You know what? That house needed 3 barrels. It needed them. I got the materials for this stuff. I may as well do it while I can still remember that it all exists. Just gonna build one of everything. Ooh, good looking wooden crate. We're gonna put the wooden crate over here. Move it back a little bit just so I can see it. I've already got the chest. I got the bag. Ooh, some rope. Yeah, everyone needs more rope. We're gonna put the rope in the corner right there. I've already got that. A grand vase. I don't have quality stone. Ooh, I've got the large festive arch, but this is a regular festive arch that I can't build. Large festive arch just needs lumber and flowers. Average size festive arch needs all of this much more expensive stuff. I don't like that. That's BS. Festive flag I can't do. I can make one set of cobbles. Where's my snowman? Let's put a cobble Ooh, that's a good amount of cobble. Okay, Snowman, you guard that cobble. Why was I doing this? Oh yeah, okay. I remember why I was doing this. Originally, all I wanted to do was come over here and maybe we kick out. No, I want the metal supply because I'm a little low on metal. Who am I looking to kick out? Timber, Neds. When I kick somebody out, and I want to move Granny in because she needs to be in a house here. Practical skill. I don't even know what that is. You're out. So where's my Granny? Hunter-like youth. Woman fond of the coastlands. Ooh, seasoning gift. Oh, okay. So Granny isn't actually an option to move into a house yet. Well, okay. You got me, game. Congrats. You tricked me. I guess we must have to finish this quest line first. Bird butts! No one look, it's probably kind of dirty. Is this how to grow veggies? That's it exactly. Let's see, without my reading glasses on, and my eyes are focused farther away, I couldn't entirely read that. I just saw butt, even though it's a 5. Thanks! Instant veggies? Make them instant. That's how it works in real life. Hold down. He's gonna trick her. He's gonna do it wrong. He's using the internet method. He's gonna say something wrong on the internet about how to do harming here, just so that she will come and correct him, even if she does it incorrectly.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Okay, now we're all working around the clock. Master Jedi and I had a community garden plot 2 summers ago. 95% of the work was just weeding constantly. It was horrendous. Acting. Thank you. Tell him he's doing it wrong.
Worried about your garden, boy?
Boy.
Yeah. It doesn't seem to be doing well. But how do I fix it?
This area doesn't get much sunlight.
What is she talking
You
about?
should remove the yellow leaves so that the sun can reach it.
All right. I'll give it a try.
You've been studying my notes, haven't you? It'll be all right, boy. These plants flourish when you give them lots of love, and I know you have.
You are
Thanks.
correct. There is no try, kid.
Granny.
You just beat down Al the servant. I did. That sounds really familiar. I think I did that. I did not pay very good attention to what I was doing, though. Yes, I remember where Al the servant came in. That's when I was cheating on everybody in stream. Welcome in as well. I will read your name if I can actually put these on. Dark Signer Carly. Very nice.
You did it!
This is amazing, Basil.
Oh my god, I did. I'm going to assume those are tomatoes.
Time to harvest.
Yes. Servandal kind of deserved what he got, is what I'm thinking there as well. So that was the end of chapter 1 on the whichever master that was storyline. So I am now starting up chapter 2s of each of the 4 primary stories.
Yes, you did,
Power,
my
yeah.
boy.
Give them a try. They're fresh from Wishvale soil.
Wait, but I thought...
So I'm working on rebuilding
Weren't you growing
Wishvale
them for yourself,
first,
Basil?
and then I'll cycle through each of those stories.
I don't know why, but I want Granny to try him first.
Are you sure?
Tricked the kid into talking, too.
Oh,
Oh. She went to heaven. Oh. Tomato gave her memory back. Tomatoes can be pretty magical. I don't love the grape tomatoes, and I'm pretty much going to blame Lord of the Rings for that, but all the rest of the tomato family I love. Especially a good Roma.
These vegetables are delicious, aren't they, Margot?
yes, my dear. They sure are. They're delicious. They taste just like they did back then.
Look at that. Little Basil did or did not. But
Thank
he did
you,
not
Basil.
try.
Granny, you remembered my name?
Yes, I remember many things now, thanks to you. Now, try some for yourself
Best
while they're
tomatoes
still
ever.
fresh.
Ooh, there's another bird butt. Oh, there's a bird front.
They're so good.
All that effort paid off.
It's so good to see him smile.
You guys have some too.
So I can trim the
They
bird
taste
buddy.
just like home.
Well, don't mind if I do.
I don't mind if I do.
Thanks, Basil.
There we go. There's a little more out of the way. Oh, we're up for a bingo vote. Wow. There we go. Completed chapter 2. Man, I am making progress. Probably only 105 chapters to go. Ooh, building area. Yes. There's someone in one of those towns. This is the perfect opportunity to hydrate. There's someone in a town that I can impress with a tomato salad. And I just picked up the recipe. And seeds. Oh, everything's coming up Millhouse now. Coffee Monkey has definitely lost a little bit of its temperature, but nothing beats instant coffee. Am I right? I'm not right. There are lots of things that beat instant coffee, but it'll do. What did we pick? What did we pick? The RoboCop. Ah, KDP is a great big winner. Got music for that. Congratulations on our first win. Are you a spinner or a passer, KDP? So let me go check off. See how Thorson. How you doing over here, Thorson? Nope, nothing. That's fine. You weren't going anywhere anyway. Let me check that one off. Oh yeah, Bird TV is working really well in the corner, cropped down a little bit. All right, we're gonna work that. The bird here for victory. So are you taking a prize off the wheel, KDP, or are you passing it on? Spin it is. The game's in the perfect pause. Here we go. You're gonna get the full phone view over here, but the buddy is still running. You get to watch. Oh man, those birds have moved on that food just during the course of the stream. And we're gonna have to fill that bad boy up at the end of this. What do we got? 45 minutes until we raid Dan and Jason. So, oh boy, that one wheel chunk there is getting big. Let's spin it. Almost a 50% chance, but you dodged it. Congratulations, you have won Lost Skies. I need to back up a page to go get that one. What the hell is Lost Skies? Ooh, this one looks interesting. Let's see. Embark on a high-flying journey through the remnants of ancient civilizations and uncover the mysteries behind their downfall. As you traverse skies teeming with wonder and danger, harness advanced technology to overcome challenges and push the boundaries of human ingenuity. And then apparently there's also a lot of fighting with fireballs and stuff. There's things going on in this game. You're going to love it. 45 minutes of burbs. Let me get you a link. I'm going to copy that out. Every bingo is a winner today unless I run out of codes. Let's see, where do you go? Here's KDP down here. What is this one? Lost Skies? Yes. Lost Skis. There is your code. DM is on the way on Discord. Let us remove that one from the list. Let's save the list. Let's blink. Boop. Now it's almost a full 50. Actually, it should be an even 50% on the big blue hunk there. Next drawing. Next drawing's going to be huge. Whatever it's going to be. And bring everybody else back up to the forefront. And we're ready to continue on. Now, I got more than just tomato seeds. I don't remember what the other one might have been, like wheat or something. I'm hoping to find out. So now I have access to fields. Grow fruits,
Fireballs
vegetables, and
Nico
more.
only lets me have pokeballs.
Well, over here you get fireballs. I know you got to go play the game to figure out what all they give you. There are a lot of balls in that game too, just not as much as Pokemon. Seeds are permanent items, so plant as many as possible. That is good to know. Thanks. Plant some seeds, and after some time, your crops will be ready to harvest. The yield progress of crops increases with every battle won, so they're fight plants, just like that movie. So I guess rather than doing... Oh, okay. But first up, let's go clean up. Let's clean up the joint. Can I get rid of this nasty old tree? No. I can clean up some of the others. They give me, what, rocks and stuff? Cloth. That plant was good for cloth. That one is good for rocks. Cloth. Stones. Cloths. Lumber. More cloth. Ooh, lumber, stone, and cloth. Cleaning up that broken down house. Ooh, barrels look good. Lumber and metal. Metal's really good. We like having more metal around. That's the one that we are low on. Hole in the ground is worth stone. Coming back to that fun-looking rock right there. We're going to do that one last. Do I get to move out here later on? It's got nice trees. I like trees. What's that? 4 stones. The path to self-sustainability. Need to plant 2 seeds. Which is all... That's all fine. What I want to do... Okay, we're going to come back. We're going to talk to him in just a moment about planting seeds. First... Okay, so this is all buildable now. But I don't have access to more houses. I bet I have to level up. I'm a level 2 town. I bet I've got to be level 3 town before I can build more houses. And I need more houses to get more people off the streets. Ooh, I got free I got free decorations. And a quick cough. Okay. Maybe if I pester him... Oh, he's got more chat lines now.
Hey!
Now that he's talking. Hey, listen to this. That's Nico's sound effect. Hey, listen! A young boy who lives in Wishvale. A longtime fan of Granny Margot's vegetables, he helps tend the fields to learn all that he can about farming and cultivation. Raises the chance of a bigger yield, like that. Way to go, kid. And... Ooh. Only a 98% chance that he'll give me broccoli. He might give me a free tomato salad. We're going for it. Boom. Oh, and I can actually eat the tomato salad. Or I can go figure out who the person was that wanted to see a tomato salad. I don't know why that would impress them, but it might. So I'm going to hold on to that. 88%. That's just a selling item. We're gonna wait on that one.
I'll use it wisely.
I'm going to come back and steal his... Oh, you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's get this out of the way right here, right now. I'm willing to save Scum his basket, because that is how I roll. Oh, no, I didn't mean to talk to you. I meant to entreat you. Oh, he just gave it to me. Sucker. Okay, now let's talk about planting things. I want to grow all kinds of stuff. Enough for everyone. Cultivate. Oh, hey, look at that. The 6 plots that we've got are laid out like so. I don't have access to those. Oh, I've got a lot more seeds than I thought. Okay, well, we have to do tomatoes, because that's someone's favorite. Cabbage. Grapes. Grapes, I think, are explicitly healing. Paprika or broccoli? I think those are healing items, so I'm going to go with the grapes, just because I can right now. And then my understanding is that once I've got those seeds, I've got them forever, so I can plant whatever combination later on. We just need them to actually grow. Plant 2 seeds, done! Obtain 2 yields from the fields. Boom, it rhymes. Are actually growing in real time? No, I don't think so. So if I just talk to you. If you eat lots of veggies, you won't get sick. That's what the apothecary told me. So they are both at 0%. So I think that what that means is I have to go get into a bunch of fights because that's what makes vegetables grow. And I guess that tracks. For anyone keeping track at home, that really doesn't track, but it's okay, I guess. Play party chat. What does that mean? I already did this. Did I already do this? I thought I did this one. Maybe not. Maybe this is a new chat. Why isn't this one voiced? Don't make me read this. Oh, you've injured your hand. Yeah, I scraped it on a rock when I dove out of the beast's way. Please let me treat it. Maybe this one is different. No, it's fine. I'm sure it'll heal on its own. You mustn't think that way. Oh, men refusing to go to the doctor. Even the smallest injuries can lead to terrible illnesses. It could fester, or toxins could enter your body, leading to a fever. If worst comes to worst, you might end up needing to amputate your arm. Well, you get what you deserve. What? Really? That's why I must treat it before that happens. Just amputate right now. Some disinfectant, medicine, and a bandage will do. It'll only take a moment. A bandage is a little much, isn't it? That's like announcing to everyone that I messed up. So it's bleeding everywhere, man. I don't mind if you put some medicine on it, but I don't want a bandage. It'll make me look like a fool. No, you need a bandage to ensure the wound stays clean. Who's right here? Me or Macy? It's Macy. It's Macy. We all know it's Macy. I knew you'd understand. It doesn't matter how deep a wound is. Even a tick bite can kill you if you let it. Especially if you get that Lyme disease. And it's an apothecary's job to do everything in their power to prevent that from happening. Now, give me your arm already. Does this game do affinity? I don't remember that being a thing. Alright, that should do it. You look like a dork now. Macy may seem mild-mannered at first glance, but when it comes to people's health, she's as fierce as any monster. Rawr. Oh, yeah, and the little thing up in the corner went away. I guess that was a new chit-chat. If that's the case, that goes under here, under everyday life. Yes, okay. Interests of a scholar. That is the other one that I'd already done. So now I've got tending wounds. I don't... That may just be for purely story purposes, which is nice. I like that. I enjoy the story component. I know we've already done that one. Kindler's Flame. Here's the extra stuff. Reclaim. Okay, that's when she got it back. That's the Margot timeline. Here's the Master of Wealth. Master of Power. So, yeah, there's the servant that there's poor old Al when he dropped stuff and then got turned into a monster that we had to put down. And then here we've discovered the Schwartz. It's kind of funny if you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, too bad. And then that's us meeting mostly each of our new companions in the party. That marked that off. So Macy's still a little shy of level, but it looks like we need to go do a little bit of murdering. Oh yeah, the quest line for the town is now off. So I guess that means I just gotta wait until we can grow some vegetables. So at a banquet, so we can go back to Lady Herminia's to check on a banquet. Oh yeah, we ratted out Velnort to Rinyu, so she left his ass. And then he got all bitter, and even though we're the ones that ratted out his behavior to her so that she would leave him, he decided to buddy up with us. That I don't think narratively made a whole lot of sense, but the game kind of needed it, so he became our buddy. He's gonna help us to take down the Lord Titos. And then that's the one with the dude in the plays. So it's the dude in the plays, the power-mad military leader, or the woman who throws the banquets and is a drug dealer. Let's go with the drug dealer. Track quest. Oh yeah, okay, so at a banquet thrown by Lady Herminia, Bargello impresses the underworld with his bravery. I believe I got that on the last stream. Now his new boss, Taviani, which is what I completed off stream, we made buddies with the Mafia in town. And the Mafia in town hates her, and pretty sure it's because they have competing drug businesses. So Taviani has an order for him. I think we're supposed to go to the ruins to kill her, but I don't know why she's supposed to be in the ruins, so you may have to read that. Oh, fireballs. Wait, we already did that one. I think my whole chat just shifted because there must have been the end to an ad running. If I was better at this, I would pay closer attention to that, but I'm not, so I don't. So track quest. So I need to go to the world map. I have touched the map that sits on.
Nico, why are you playing for the Texans?
Nico's playing for Texas now? Yeah, we just like him. Oh, I haven't actually been into the ruins. I've just touched the map, so I can't warp there. That is just an in-between node, so I can't warp there, but I should be able to jump to Emberglow. And then I can follow the Yellow Brick Road to get back up to the ruins. Okay, this is going to work out great. So I think I did this entire town off stream. It's a great little town. It's very snowy. They have a secret lab on the far side of town. That is where the Master of Power is kind of got his seat, and that's where we had to murder poor old Al. But we got a free night stay in the inn here. But we don't need that right now. Danger level 4. This is kind of funny at this point. I'm going to harvest some junk as long as we go. I still don't have a key for the blue chests. So I have to pass those by. Oh, actually, I need to go this way. I still don't know if running actually makes you more liable to pick up a random encounter or not, but the fact that it turns red kind of plays into that.
God is watching.
We're gonna test some of these out. We do know that they are weak to axes, so let's see if I can kill these off real quick like.
Are you ready?
Also weak to bows.
It's our turn.
Wasted his time speeding himself up. Half of us still go first. We change weapon, get the break and the kill.
That went well.
Yeah, danger level 4 is not going to be much of a threat. 11 experience is actually pretty good for being so over-leveled. And for some reason, those birds were carrying 146 bucks on them. I do like birds with cash. Now, this is danger level 10. I am higher. Oh, this is new. These people weren't here last time I poked my face over on this side. I guess we're going to talk to these guys.
Listen up, Bargello. Your job will be to take out our quarry's bodyguards. Sonia and her men will go in first and see to their lookouts. The transaction is being conducted in the innermost chamber. The witch herself, you leave to me. Got it? I'll put it straight. We may not come out of here alive.
Suicide mission.
But if we do, we'll share a toast with the finest wine in the realm.
You ready? We're counting on you.
Hang on. I've got an icon for this. There we go. We'll share a toast. Enter the ruins. Let's go.
All right. This is our time to shine.
Piero, are your legs shaking?
Piero.
Nothing. I'm just cold. That's all.
It's go time.
Go time.
See you inside.
I'll see you in hell.
Safe.
Bargello.
Why are you whispering? I think they used to date. I think Bargello and Sonia used to date. Sonia is now Lord Taviani's kind of right-hand person. I think that's how that played out. And Lady Herminia is sneaking off to the ruins to conduct a really big drug deal. That's why we're here at the ruins and not at her house. This gives me the opportunity to do a little map exploring because I see a treasure box down there and I love treasure boxes. I also love getting into fights.
Out of my way.
Ooh, and I surprised them. Screw you, High Wolf. First, let's do a dance. Not vulnerable to that. Okay, got it. How about swords?
I'll show you what
Are
I can do.
vulnerable to swords. What about axes? Vulnerable to axes.
Let's make this quick.
And bows?
Excellent.
Also vulnerable to bows.
You don't
Both of
look
them
so
are
good.
broken.
Now!
Vulnerable to daggers. Alright, vulnerable to everything except what I have. That figures.
That went well.
But I'm also still way higher level than they are, so. All 14s. Okay, Macy, you've only got 33 to go. Fen is going to hit level 15, 1 XP before Macy gets 14. Bummer. Those wolves had 350 bucks on them. A soul stone. I think with the soul stones, with the different elements, I think they are an item that you can use in combat. They're elemental grenades. I haven't actually used one. Because so far, I've stayed by rotating through all of the varietal missions here. Oh, hey, there was a chest up here. I can stay just enough ahead of the power level curve that it's just bosses that are kind of challenging. And I like it that way. I don't need it to be hard.
Let's make
I want to
this
follow
quick.
the storylines.
You don't look so good.
We're going to break all three of these guys first. No one even gets a chance to bite me.
Take him down!
Now's our chance. Freeze.
Also, let's go ahead and give Viator a quick shot here. Just because we can.
Take this chance.
And Celsus doesn't have anyone in the back row yet, so he's just on his own.
I warned you.
When you swap front and back row, they automatically swap back for the next fight. That was the big concern I had earlier on. I didn't want people being left in unexpected orders. I'm walking past it, I may as well save. Ooh, this is kind of neat. I like the environments they've got built up here. Very pretty. Albino bat.
You better
No one's
pray.
vulnerable to my fan.
I'll show you what I can do.
There we go. Finally found someone weak to something.
Let's make this quick! Excellent!
Now's our chance.
You know what? Yeah, who cares? We're just going to go with a regular old fan attack. That was
you don't
enough.
look so good. Time to say my prayers.
Level up. Fen, yes. Fen and Macy both hit levels. Macy's at 202 job points. That might actually be enough to upgrade something. So I'm gonna walk just a... Oh, I see a treasure chest back there. Okay, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna go take a look. Yes. Someone earned enough job points. I have enough job points. So I'm still at that position where I need 1,000 to unlock another slot. But I could really use another battle skill. Because I've got that slot that I don't have... No one has a freebie available for me to fill in yet. So I don't need that yet. So I think I am going to go ahead and buy one of these because that's going to unlock a support skill. Raise evasion of an ally for 2 turns. Not bad. Deal ice damage to a foe because it's fun. The Peacock Strut just sounds fun. Raise elemental attack of an ally. The Porcupine Stomp. Raise elemental defense of an ally. The triple arc. I'm thinking maybe go a little bit on the defensive side of things and pick up that ability. And then that opened up the show goes on. When the equipped character grants an attribute raising effect, extend duration by 1 turn. The Coney Caper raises their evasion stat for 2 turns, so now it'll be 3. That actually is a pretty decent... That's a decent trade-off there. And then both of those will automatically be 3 turns as well if I was to pick those up. And the show goes on and is automatically turned on. That's good to know too. Who else has points available? What are you up to? I thought you have 800 points? Why aren't you green? No, he's only got 56. He needs 800 to open the next job. Viator can afford another one. But also it's only 200 to unlock another slot. Oh, nope, I didn't mean to back out completely. I wanted to come up here. So these are the two I got available I could put in there. Receive additional JP at the end of battle. Gain 50%. Oh, yeah, that's right. I really like my auto. I would like the other support slot unlocked for Jedi so that I could do this extra JP. Start a battle. Grant self the ability to nullify 3 attribute reducing effects. That one might also be pretty good for him. I don't have enough of the battle actions to bother with that one right now, but an extra support slot might actually be better for me. I'm going to put that one on. I want to save the bonus JP for Jedi, which means I need to collect 1,000 job points. It's going to take a little bit. Okay. Got me covered. I did see there was a chest over here. Let's go get this. Shield. I don't know that anyone actually is going to need that. Round shield is 13th. Oh! That actually is better than the ones that I've got. So I'm going to bump me up to the round shield, and I think he... Yeah, he was the only one that had an old buckler, which is a 3-3. That is a 5-3, so we're going to upgrade him. And then I think that leaves... I can sell both of those bucklers now. They're out of here. I like finding useful equipment out in the snow.
Time to fight!
I'm just going to go straight to swapping because I know this dude can break that first one right off the top. Viator, look at you. You're already out there in battle. Break all of these wolves in order. Now we can mop them up while they are all dazed.
You don't look so good.
You look like you might barf.
I trust you.
That let me build up to 2 points so I can just whack away while they're dazed.
That went well.
Everybody gets a little action. Jedi, Stia, Viator are all 23 XP or less. Celsus is 55. We're getting close. Oh, and I got some grapes. Also, I'm getting in a lot of fights. Hopefully this will grow my tomatoes. Subterranean snow ruins. I bet everything is going to stay danger level 10, because that's what the quest line is.
Everything looks in order. Sonia and Taviani will be waiting for us up ahead. Not much longer now. That witch will get what's coming to her.
I can hardly wait. Up ahead. What's that?
Bird.
Huh?
Are you a zombie?
What's an old geezer like you doing in a place like this?
Pickup line. Crippled elder. I still bet he's a zombie.
Fools. If you value your lives, be gone from this accursed place.
That's a good one. You must be a traveling minstrel.
Ah, he's funny.
This was once the domain of a wealthy trader. I served him as his loyal butler.
Now you're telling us a story. You must be kidding me.
Beat it, Gramps. We're here on important business.
Yeah, beat it, Gramps. Scram!
If that is so, you
Because we
do
are
well
Mafia.
to heed my words. Do you hear me? This is your first and only warning.
Out of our way, you old kook. Unless you want both legs broken.
Come on, Link, settle down there.
Let's hear him out.
Oh, the nightmares I have seen in this place.
Ooh, that doesn't bode well. Oh my god, we're getting a movie out of it.
House Bertolini. They made their fortune in iron, mining the rich veins beneath their lands. But one day, the lord of the house passed suddenly. His 2 eldest daughters were consumed with greed. Hoping to claim the entire fortune, they assassinated their relatives and sold their little sister to a brothel in a far-off land.
Wow, that's harsh.
And so the fortune was theirs. In a distant land, their sister sold her body for coin. Day in, day out, slowly building her own humble fortune. Eventually, she caught the eye of a powerful figure in the underworld. She took her place as his mistress, gaining more and more power, and befriended his lackeys, who then killed their master at her command. Taking her rightful place atop the underworld, she returned home. When she saw her sisters living their lavish lives, she ordered her minions to slaughter them.
Firm but fair.
She reclaimed the family fortune and grew it further through heinous deeds. Now, some say she owns all of the continent.
That woman is Lady Herminia. Isn't that so, old man?
Old man.
Indeed, my boy.
What? You gotta be kidding me!
I knew she was crazy, but...
We have business with Lady Herminia. Please let us pass.
He said please. There you go.
She left me maimed, but my life was spared. Since then, I keep watch here.
Hey, well, you can just watch us walk on by.
Be gone from this place. That woman is cursed by wealth.
Thanks for the story, Gramps.
Let's go, boss. Taviani's waiting for us.
Oh yeah, there he is. But I can talk to him. Yeah, I can. Interfere with Herminia's business deal. That woman is cursed with wealth. Yar with the cursing. Oh, that's a very small map. Oh, this is a little bigger. Oh, no, I can't just jump down there. Boom, I'm Zelda-ing it right behind the waterfall. Someone just left $1,100 lying around down here.
Let's do this!
That is one hell of a big iguana. Nope, still not vulnerable to fan. Damn it. I can break that one. That's good.
This is our chance.
Oh, he's a biter. Break that one too. Just to take those out of the fight momentarily.
This quick.
Vulnerable to arrows? No, not vulnerable to arrows. Well, that's important to know. I can change to my dagger. Oh, better yet, let's bring in Viator. Let's let him do a big smashing with the sword. No, also not vulnerable to sword.
Take this chance.
No, Celsus doesn't have anyone. I'm actually going to use some skills finally. We're going to double throw on the roll. Nope, I guess, nope. Oh, double throw, you don't pick your target, it picks it randomly. That's fair.
I thought I was
We
here to
are
offer
going to
my
swap
knowledge.
out. We're going to let Alexia do a little book smashing.
Quite effective.
Let's make this quick.
Oh, well, I smashed with the book, but that recorded that it's vulnerable to the staff, which she wasn't using, but she owns, unless I pick the wrong attack. That's possible, because I am bad at a great many things. Let's swap you out.
Concentrate.
She didn't even have an axe. But it registered
You don't look so good.
that it was vulnerable. Maybe I've picked up an ability to randomly, occasionally show me vulnerabilities, even if it's not what I'm attacking with. I don't know. I'm reaching now. You broken again. Oh, broken and murdered. I like that.
Observe from the back.
We're weak to axes. Boom!
All in a good day's work.
Double levels. 1 XP short for Stia. And an energizing pomegranate. Pomegranates are pretty good. They're pretty pricey, but they're pretty... Oh, okay, so there is an elite enemy down there guarding the thing. Well, apparently you need to go the other way to get to him.
All right.
We're going to do a little
Let's get
milling around for
started.
some killing here. Dark Sentinel Mark II. I have not encountered these before. Also not vulnerable to fans, just in case anyone was asking.
Here goes nothing.
Let's make this quick.
Ooh, laser zaps.
Take this chance.
Now's the time.
I thought I was here to offer my knowledge.
I accidentally swapped characters, so we'll just take whatever they've got. Good
The
enough.
road to truth wasn't built in a day.
There's Stia's level up as well. 218 job points. 317 for Celsus. He might be ready after 8 more experience and he gains a level. We'll go see if we can up his whatever. That looks like a little spot where we'll have a little mini adventure later on.
Time to fight.
Oh, Dark Guardian. I bet he's weak to fans.
You
Nope,
better
he's
pray.
not. Dead though.
Here goes nothing. Be strong.
It's our turn.
I think he's already attacked Reptalios. So let's just use his ability over here. Nope, didn't break him.
God is watching.
More lasers.
Well then. Please.
Let's swap. Ooh, let's try the pole arm here. Nope. Not vulnerable to
I'll
pole
show you
arms.
what I can do. Yeah. Be strong.
It's our turn.
Ooh, axe, perfect.
Excellent.
Broken.
Take this chance.
Now is our chance. I trust you.
Yeah, we'll do it this way.
Now's the time.
Oh, it looks like the Dan servo machine has just started warming up. So let me get through a couple more fights here. There's Celsus's level up. Celsius, whoever it is. Oh, there's a save book. Oh, that couldn't have been more perfect. There's the Herb of Vigor. So, boom. We're going to save it real quick like. Let's go take a look while Dan is warming up. Let me take a look at any of these other things that I may have passed by. Okay, that's just getting into the basement here. Got those. There's the skills. Yes, we did have the opportunity to learn some here. So Celsus has enough to learn another skill, which could also unlock another support. So he's got an option there. 1,500, 500. He could also unlock another one of these slots. I don't have enough to fill either of those, though. Alexia could also do one of those. This would be really good to have, but I need to go buy more of the skills you can slot in there first. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use his now. Ray Zone Evasion and Speed. He is my thief, so evasion speed makes a lot of sense for him. Sword damage on random foes. It's basically double throw does the damage to two randoms with his dagger, which he's better at, but has a shot at a critical hit. Wild Blade swaps it for the sword. Deal dagger damage to random foes 3 times. So yeah, that's double throw turned into triple throw. If I could remember to use this more often, that would probably be a benefit, because it'll make sure he stays earlier in the round more often. But I'm really bad about remembering to use those self buffs. 3 turns is a good one, though. I'm tempted to triple throw, but I'm going to go with the Divine Speed. There, I did it. It's too late. And he's automatically going to get evasion plus 50 on top of that. That is a good bonus. Oops, nice overshot. There he is. So evasion plus 50 is already active. Interestingly, if you really don't want to be evasive, if you want to get hit, you can turn it off. It's a fun little tweak on things that they've got in there. So that gets all of that set up. There's Macy. Let me come back to statuses. 281, 289. Is anyone else close? 107 is the closest. Okay, so I got a little while before I hit my next set of levels. Most of us are now 15. Just Alexia and Macy, my most 2 recent additions. They're closer. Yeah, they're closer to getting to 15 than any of mine are to 16. So we'll all be 15 together very briefly later on. So let me save those changes real quick while I'm thinking about it. Let's bring this up and go back to the title screen. So that is as far as... I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger. There's a very high chance that I will end up playing that out off stream. I'm going to cheat on you a little bit because Nico also backed me up. Oh, well, okay, we also timed out the Bird Buddy over here. Well, that's right. We're almost done anyway, Bird Buddy. I'm going to turn you off. Thank you for your service, Bird Buddy, sir. You've done a good job. Let me get that share disabled. Save everybody's battery. How do I actually close that down? Oh, I go over here. Oh, crap. I missed the menu. I feel bad about that. But I've already done technical difficulties. So that wraps us up for another day of Octopath. I will not be streaming on Wednesday because that is date day and night. There's no way we make it until midnight. We're way too old for that. So we got plans earlier in the evening. We'll be home well before midnight. Chances of staying up are low, but they're not 0. I made it past midnight on Christmas Eve into Christmas morning with Urgent Sandwich. So I was able to pull it off once. Doing it twice in 2 weeks or in the span of a week, I don't know. Double story time? Okay, you're on. I'll come up with more stories. So next Saturday, I'll be back. We're going back to Octopath Traveler. I'm sucked into this game pretty well now, so we're going to continue on. It'll be a surprise to see how much I've managed to play in the intervening period. Technically, I could save this particular story and work on some of the others. I'll consider it. But I'll make sure no matter what I do, I'll get you updated on how the stories, the various storylines, the chapter 2s went. And we'll continue on with this. Wednesday is being skipped this week, but I should be available for it again the following week. This coming Saturday, I may or may not be able to debut a few additional changes to the stream. I don't know. We'll see when I get there. But for now, it looks like our good buddy Dan Servo is up and running. So let me get our raid queued up. He and Jason Bullman should be on for doing some more Fallout 76 together. Yes, he has that all set up. Queued up, ready to go. Gorgeous Dan face right there in the middle of everything. I'm going to click the raid button. I'm going to play a little music. Happy New Year to everybody. I will see you once we've all gotten there together. Bye.